what it is, what it do. It's your girl Brittany, back better, another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the bell to be notified of every time I post. You know what it is, I know what it is. We both know I post frequently. Alright, y'all, say it with me collectively. We are jumping, we are skipping, we hopping, we leaping. We doing a Dougie bow, our Dougie yow into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a paid member on my Patreon. Alright, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this video. Hey y'all, so in today's video, we'll be getting into Kash and her mama. As y'all know, baby, it's a lot. It's a lot with these two. It's a lot with these two. I really do hate the dynamic. I hate how Kash grew up, what's going on. I just hate the mother and daughter beef, the dynamics of it all. I just really hate it. But I also want to report on it because I did just report on the interview that Lady Fame had did on the Drinks and Dialogues podcast. And I'm guessing this is Kash's response to what her mama said. But not only that, Kash got into it with Promise not too long ago. And with her getting into it with Promise not too long ago, her mama then came and jumped on the bandwagon of the Kash's hate train. Like I told y'all when it came to Cashmere on the Drinks and Dialogue podcast, Lady Fame just kept going back to Kash. It wasn't really about her. It was more so about Kash and how Kash is just doing this and that, and how she can't stand Kash and how she wants to catch a fade with Kash. All this, all that. It was like she eat, loves, breathes Cashmere. And like I told y'all, when it comes to Kash's haters, Kash don't really need nobody else to hate her because her mama is right there. And her mama stands on the front line with a lawn chair, a umbrella, because the sun is so hot outside because she's on the first row. Her mama is outside scoping the scenery every day when it comes to Cashmere. But a reason I wanted to do the interview was because I really wanted to see Lady Fame's story. Like, I really want to know what all has she been through to make her into the woman that she is today. And, you know, and she did expose a lot in that interview. She absolutely did when it came to her having to pull the plug on her son because at that point he was, you know, no longer there. Her pulling him off life support with her having 14 children and having to fight and, you know, obviously making them fight as well. And everything that she had to go through with the fathers not being there, her having to take care of the children basically by herself, her and her sister not having a great dynamic, her mom being on drugs and her mom basically not being a mother to her and her sister, her having to be the mother to her and her sister. You know, we did get a lot from that interview with Drinks and Dialogue to know the backstory and why she is somewhat the way that she is, because she truly has had a hard life. Absolutely, it definitely has been hard, and with her life being hard, she has made also Kash's life hard. And y'all know that saying, hurt people. I definitely believe this is a prime example of hurt people. And not only that, as I was listening to Kash's live and how she felt about what her mama was saying and just, you know, her response to her mom, I definitely also thought about Krishan. Because Krishan used to do the same thing. And it's something about women who have like a tragic life story who become very popular and people root for them and they want them to succeed and they want them, you know, to do better. It's something about that upbringing that just helps them succeed further in life. I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. But it's really something about growing up rough and being able to make that a rough past into gold in your presence. Because if it wasn't for Cash's mama making her fight, Cash wouldn't be the great fighter that she is today. We probably would definitely still find her entertaining, but not as entertaining, because her personality is absolutely first, hands and second. Very much so. But Cash does have a mean squabble on her. And I think that is one of the reasons why her mom is very upfront with feeling as though she has to be the center stage, because if it wasn't for her, Cash wouldn't be this good fighter. So she feels as though she deserves some type of weird credit for Cash's success on shows and the internet, because if it wasn't for her, Cash wouldn't be able to fight this good. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. So let's get into Cash's response to her mom. We're going to get into her response. And then I took some notes. So I wanted to talk through some of the notes that I did take. Just to let y'all know, this is truly heartbreaking. It really, really is. It really, really is. I really do hate that her and her mama are going through this. But I definitely wanted to give y'all what she said.
I don't got shit. I don't got shit. I got an empty ass apartment on it. That shouldn't make you switch on your fucking child because she got an apartment. And my big sister Mercedes got my mama for Mother's Day. I'm not gonna lie, we really don't get my mama shit for Mother's Day. Like, she's not a mother, so we really don't. I'm not gonna lie, I never got my mama nothing for Mother's Day. I never ever bought her anything for Mother's Day, and I never will. No shade, she's not a mother. You don't deserve it. Like, you get what I'm saying? But my sister decided to take my auntie Nay, my cousin Mimi, and my mom on a cruise for Mother's Day. And if I was there, they would have took me too. And my mom got mad because her hair was fucked up. So my sister said it was time for them to go. My sister said, Mom, just let me fix your wig, and then I could do your hair when we come back for the cruise, because it's already time for us to go. But I could just fix that wig on your head. She told her, bitch, fuck you, you fat ass bitch. Go tell your auntie, go be with your auntie Nay. Robin, that's your mama. She told all of us my auntie Nay is our mama. Bitch, we care about her more than we care about my mom, because we always going at my auntie house. But when we go to my auntie house, we don't have to argue. We don't have, there's no problems. It's like she love her kids. You get what I'm saying?
She just paid for that whole cruise. And
I just paid for that whole shit. She's paid for that whole shit. She got 2 sons. My nigga, what's weird? And the same shit she do to me when she be like, fuck you, fuck your baby. She do that to my sister about her sons. My sister got the fuck away when she was 18. She moved out. I get the fuck on, bitch. Bitch, I went to Isaiah's house. I met Isaiah. When I met Isaiah, I'm not gonna lie, Isaiah didn't like the way my mom used to talk about me and shit. So I used to always be in Isaiah's house. 24/7. Isaiah never liked my family, and my family never liked his family, because they always had my back. And that's true shit. Like, that's how me and Isaiah became close, because every time I used to get into it with my mama, even if his mama don't like me, she letting me come up over there. Like, it's just simple. Like, it's simple math. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that lady is a foul ass bitch. Like, how she got up there, even though I'm not cool with Isaiah, but how she got up there and talked about Isaiah when you're a grown ass woman. How she got up there and talked about you. You not her fucking kid. You trying to bring in trauma on my girlfriend. She don't go through that shit with her mama. Either me and my baby get split up, or she goes to my aunt. I end up giving my aunt temporary custody. She got custody of me and my daughter. My mom want to get around and say, oh, I never lost any of my kids. You never lost them because you was never around, bitch. You was never around. And the only time you ever been a mom is when Children's Service came. When Children's Service got involved, bitch, they helped you get us a place, got us beds and all that. Bitch, what do you mean, bitch? You ain't never just been no mom, bitch. And that's some real shit. Like, you ain't never been no mom. Only time you been a mom is when Children's Service got involved. Bitch, and we had Children's Service cases up to the ass. Bitch, you blacked my eyes so motherfucking big, my nigga. She made my eyes so motherfucking big one time because she made me into this person, because I didn't want to fight people. I didn't want to fight. My mom made me into this crazy ass fighter that I am today. When I say she blacked my motherfucking eyes so motherfucking bad that the police motherfucking came. When I went to school, they sent Children's Service, bitch, them and the National Guards to the motherfucking house because I didn't want to fight. Bitch, is you cool? Like, bitch, you trying to get up here and portray like you just good ass mama. Yeah, I might not have Kimani in my custody, but she's straight, and my daughter get whatever the fuck she want, and I'm always gonna go see my daughter when I can't, bitch. So at the end of the day, don't get up on here and try to portray to be anything better than me, because you're not. You want to be me. You want my life. If you can just snatch it, you will. Like, for real. I don't understand why you get on here and act like you just this mother, bitch. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I've been the black sheep of my family my whole life. It started from my dad. When my dad left that bitch, that's my mom the type of bitch like this. Whoever daddy she with, that's the kid she taking care of at the time. That's the kid she loved at the time. My daddy has never been around. So I never got the treatment that my sisters and brothers got treated, because my daddy has never been around. You get what I'm saying? He's never been around on her and treat her like a motherfucking girlfriend for her to love her fucking kids.
Okay, so I didn't want to do too much editing on it, because I really want to try to just hear what she had to say and really like hone in, lock in on everything. So first things first, before I even get to Kash and I get to Lady Fame, I want to talk to Shay, because if I'm not mistaken, you know, they break up, make up, and they made up currently right now. I would tell Shay to get on. Like, honestly, the family is broken. And a lot of times, once the family is broken, it's not anybody that can really help the family get unbroken, unless the family wants to get unbroken. And I would say in this particular case, with Kash and her mom, they enjoy this stuff. Like, as much as, you know, she's going online right now saying all this, saying how she feel about her mama, her healing journey, they will be back friends in 3 months. You know, they will be wanting to be around each other, love on each other in 3 months, and then turn around and, you know, back beefing. Like, they go through this cycle all the time. You know, when it came to Kash wanting to fight Fly 9, her mama was there for that. Her mama actually went with her to fight Fly 9. Like, when it comes to catching a fade, getting in a fight, arguing, beating a bitch up, Kash mama thrives in that area. Like, that's where she knows how to be a parent, because she grew up fighting her whole life. So it's kind of like, I know I could be a mom in this area. And in my opinion, from the live that I did see Shay do about her and Kash relationship when they broke up one point in time, she was just saying how she doesn't have this type of drama in her family nor around her. So in my opinion, I think that you should get away from this type of drama if you don't have to be bothered with it. You know, if you don't have to deal with this kind of drama, I wouldn't personally deal with this kind of drama. I wouldn't allow myself to stay around this if I don't have to. Even if you do care for her, love her, whatever the case is, you see all what she comes with. Do you really want all that baggage? Do you? Because personally, to me, I wouldn't want it. Like, as much as Kash is in her apartment today, she will probably be out in a month or two, you know? The only thing I could say Kash is consistent with is drugs and getting her hair done. But when it comes to money, it's a lack thereof. You know, when it comes to having some type of emotion, it's a lack thereof. Kash is not very motivated to go out there and make some money or anything. Really, money comes to her. She does attract a lot of money opportunities to herself, but I will also say that I personally just wouldn't want to deal with somebody who got all this baggage. That's just me personally. So I wanted to talk to Shay first, and get that out the way. Okay, so her mom not being a mom, I could see that. Her saying that she was the black sheep, personally, definitely could see that, because like I told y'all in the interview that the mama did, the mama was like, oh, I blame the daddy why me and Kash don't have a good relationship. And I was like, no, that man had been gone for 35 years. How dare you say that he messed up y'all relationship? And as y'all know, like, early on, when Now That's TV really used to be the Kash and her daddy went on the Liddy show, and he was saying how, he wanted a relationship with Kash, but Kash really don't want no relationship with him. Kash didn't know how to have a relationship with her father because he has been gone for 35 years. And I think in a sense, my opinion, the child in Kash cannot have a relationship with her father because honestly it gives the father abandoned her. By the decisions that he made, he had to spend his life in jail. And the fact of it is now she is grown. She is a grown woman with grown woman's responsibilities. And she did basically have to grow up at a young age, obviously. And her mama has issues too. And because you're not there for her, and y'all know I talked about it, I had read a book, listened to a book, something like that Iyanla Vandes did about like the child knowing stuff in the womb. And Kash's mama had a lot of issues with the daddy while Kash was in the womb. He was cheating on her. He had went to jail. She had already had all these other children that she had to take care of. So she had a lot going on. So by the time Kashmir got here, she was annoyed with her from the beginning, the get-go, because she didn't have a father for her, and the father was cheating and everything. So she probably did take out her frustrations with the father on Kash. I can see that being a thing. I can absolutely see that being a thing. I just feel as though the mama probably really was never a mama to her, for real. And the black sheep, yeah, I can see that. Her wanting her life, absolutely. And and if I'm being for real, I don't think it's really the wanting the life. I think it's wanting the attention that Kash is getting. I think the mama wants the attention. So that part of her life, she wants that. Because every time Kash is getting attention, here come her mama right behind her. But not only that, I think her mama counted her out a long time ago. And they say the ones that people count out is the ones that truly grow up to be amazing and, get all this recognition and, they become the stars that the people didn't know that they were going to be, or the people, didn't see over their life. Usually those are the people that make it. Those are the people that do great in their life. Like, those are the people that really shine bright like the diamonds that they are. Especially when they come from hard background or hard circumstances. And in my opinion, her mama counted her out a long time ago. And her mama can't stand the fact that Kash is getting recognition as she would want. And again, like I said earlier in my video, I think the mama feel like she's owed some type of recognition because she taught Kash how to fight. This was the area that she was good in. And even if she wasn't a good mother, she was a good coach. And because she was a good coach and you have benefited from her coaching, you owe her a thank you. You owe her something. I think that's why her mom is very like, Kashmir. Kimani. Because she feels like she owes her something. When Kash don't owe her nothing, especially if you're not taking care of her. The situation with Robin, Robin is the auntie who has Kash's child. But Robin and Lady Fame have been into it for years. Like, been getting into it. Robin definitely don't care for Lady Fame like that. I don't know why Lady Fame has a soft spot for Robin, but Robin don't have a soft spot for her on no day. Robin don't care for Lady Fame like that. You can absolutely tell she's never been her cup of tea at all. I don't know what's the core beef with them, but it seems as though Robin is always rescuing Lady Fame's children in a way. And like Kash said, if you come from a chaotic household and then you go over to this household where it's more peaceful, people can actually have a conversation, you can actually be vulnerable with your emotions, you're gonna fly over there. She's a runner, she's a track star over that way because you're able to just calm your nervous system down. Your anxiety doesn't have to be on 1,010 because you don't know what type of Tuesday she had before she came to you. You don't know what type of time is she on. You know, if you ask her for some cereal, she might tell you, you know, catch a fade right now. You just never know. So I definitely believe that Robin is a safe space for Kash and whoever else. But it seems as though with Kash in particular, Robin seen how Lady Fame treated her, and she took her under her wing and, you know, just been there for her and supporting her ever since. And Lady Fame takes it as a threat. And not only that, I think when it comes to the dynamic between Robin and Lady Fame, I think Lady Fame is giving all she got. Like, all she know is fighting. All she know is to talk to you crazy. That is her mothering style. She doesn't try to understand where she went wrong. It's like, girl, I was young. I had y'all. I worked. I did this. I did that. You better shut up talking to me. I gave you what I could with what I had. I did what I needed to do so y'all could be straight. I think emotionally, Lady Fame was not there for her children from what I have picked up. I don't think emotionally she's there. Like, I know one time I did a video on them and she started crying because she felt like Kash had disrespected her, like she had shedded a tear. I can only imagine how hard it took for that tear to even come out, because she's a real hard-bodied woman. Like, seriously, you can tell that life ain't been the easiest for her. So with that, you know, now that her children is grown and Kash in particular really don't care for her like that, I think that hurts her feelings in a way, because she don't know how to be vulnerable. She don't know how to say I'm sorry, or, you know, I apologize for what I did. She don't know how to hold herself accountable. The only thing that she know is that Kash is her child and she wants to hold her child accountable, and she wants to be in the limelight too. I think it's more so that with Lady Fame. I definitely think it's hard for both of them to get emotions out, because it is so much hurt there between them, and they are so much alike. They really are. They are mirrors from the traits that I've seen in them too. They are a mirror of each other. And I also do feel like Lady Fame is wrong though for always saying F her grandkids. You know, that's wrong for real. And she don't really have no business putting them children in it. And mind you too, you're the grandma. Like, it's one thing to get arguing with your children and you and your kids going back and forth, but you saying F your grandkids is just on a different level. And I can understand why it's hard for them to have a relationship with you when they just never know where your mental state is. And again, Kash ends up saying like her mom was never around. But I also put in my notes, I believe, because the mama had 14 children. And I'm not going to lie, at some point we do have to take accountability for our meow, okay? Our meow. We do have to take some accountability of the people that we did lay down with. Obviously, her mama had, I believe she said she had her first child at 15. I do believe she said that. But you know, obviously she had to grow up early because she had to start watching her sister. And, you know, then she had a child. Then she went to the streets. So, you know, it's a lot of layers to healing that this family needs. And that these two women need in particular. I'm not the person to give that healing, but I do want them to reach out to therapists. They do need to talk and walk through their life and where it has led them up to so far. I do believe that. And I mean, obviously they are venting on Instagram. I don't think most of the people on Instagram have a degree in becoming a therapist. I forgot what it's called, but anyways, becoming a therapist. I just don't feel like a lot of us have that, and I do think that these women need to go to therapy and do a lot of inner work. I think a lot of inner work needs to be done, because I'm seeing a lot of shadow side coming out. The shadow side is hard body, very much so. When it comes to these two women, and that shows up a lot when they are talking to each other, at each other, whatever you want to call it. But that's all I got for y'all in this one. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video down below. Love y'all.